How you doing, folks? It's Joe Value here for Cold Beer Sports on Thursday evening with two selections for tomorrow. Thank fuck Cheltenham's on tomorrow. A bit of decent racing to get stuck into. But before I give you two winners, I think they'll win. I'm confident enough. Before I give you on these two, just touch on today. The Fernhill lad I thought ran really well at Newcastle. He just faded over late. Basically, I thought they got the tactics wrong. He's not a horse that should be up there forcing the pace. He's a horse that should be dropped out and delivered late. But I thought he ran well under the circumstances. Just got a bit tired late on, and when it finally does click with him that he needs to be dropped out the back and produced late, he'd definitely be winning races off that type of mark without a shadow of a doubt. My other selection, Osprey Call, wouldn't say he'd be a winner in waiting or anything like that, and especially with that horrible fall that he got 2 out. It's back to the drawing board with him. But we kept the stakes relatively small, as I said last night, so no real harm done. And puts things in perspective anyway. I was at a funeral there this morning. It's a really sad occasion for the American family, and condolences again to them. I suppose the one small benefit over for me was I got to meet, the father, Paddy, and Paddy's mother as well, and a few more. So, but a sad occasion, and we're definitely in our thoughts. But moving on to tomorrow, Cheltenham, as I say, is on. Thanks be to God. And it's the 1:15 at Cheltenham. We'll start off with this Broomfield Burg. I really like this horse. I liked him as a novice last season, and he ran really well on comeback. It was the type of run that he probably. It was a kind of a, what would you say? Not an educational ride. It was good. He came there with every chance, but it definitely wasn't the be all and end all if he didn't win. There's bigger targets in mind, and I think this could be it. We all know that JP McManus loves a winner at Cheltenham. Obviously, especially the festival, but any meeting that's on at Cheltenham, JP wants to have runners there and he wants to have winners. So I think this Broomfield Burg off a mark of 130 should get the job done here for. I think it's Nico's riding it for Nicky Henderson. I'm nearly sure Nico Devonville's riding it, but it doesn't matter who's riding it. I think he'll win and make him a 4-point win. And my other bet that I'm strong on in the 3 o'clock, the cross country race at Cheltenham, Diesel Dahlia. I tipped him up in the October meeting when I was over there with Butch Walls, and we both agreed that when we went down to the parade ring to have a look at them circling around before the start, we said, he looks well, but definitely might come on for the run a bit, and I think our thinking was borne out, even though I did tip him up the night before, obviously. I had no idea whether he'd be really mad fit or not, but he was fit enough to do himself justice, and that's what he done. But I thought he travelled and jumped like an old pro, and that's what he is, and that's what you need for these type of races. And turning into the straight, it was like he was going to win handy, but we always had that little doubt. Is he 100%? Will the lack of fitness catch him out? And it did. He got a bit tired. He's won over this course before, so I don't see the trip being any problem 3 miles 6 either. He's just he'd be a fitter, stronger horse now this time. And at 5-1, I'm going to stick him up there as a 4-point win selection as well. I'm also going to do the 2-point each way double. Broomfield Burg in the 1:15 at Cheltenham, 2-1, and Diesel Dahlia at 5-1 there in the 3 o'clock at Cheltenham. 4-point win each and a 2-point each way double. So, time to step it up a gear now and get the Christmas money in, hopefully. But anyway, bet safe whatever you're doing, and enjoy the sport. Cheltenham's on tomorrow, so how couldn't you enjoy that? And we'll see how we do, and I'll be back tomorrow evening, please God. All the best. So it's Joe Value for Cold Beer Sports. Thanks very much for following. If you don't mind, just like the old video there and share it around, and it does help out the old channel. Thanks a million. Joe Value, Cold Beer Sports.